Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Football and welcome to another Champions League Fantasy Update video. Today we are going to be discussing what you guys have been asking for in the comment section since Monday probably, limitless team selection. Which is the best limitless team we are supposed to use this week? Which player should we bring in? I'm using my limitless chip. Please post about the limitless chip. I've seen all those comments and the plan was to post this video over the weekend, but since so many people are asking for it, I decided to post it today. Did the final research and the final touches in the morning. So I've put up together probably the best limitless team selection I could find. Some teams will be missing, a couple of differentials in there, a couple of risks in there. So yeah, the final team obviously is yours. You decide which players to have. I'll just give you ideas, which games you should be targeting, which players are playing against which team you should be targeting, which defenses you should be targeting. I'll give you some stats that could help you out. So without wasting any more time, make sure to hit the like button if this video provides any value. As always, subscribe on the road to 500 subscribers. Really want to get there before the end of the group stage, if that's possible. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So how many players? 15 players. The 4 on the bench are the ones who are playing on Wednesday. I think in this team I have 6 players playing on the Tuesday, but we'll confirm that at the end. So let's go through it. So we'll start in goal. So Manuel Neuer plays for Bayern Munich. Obviously, Bayern Munich are already through, so any players for Bayern Munich are risks, but I think Neuer is one of the few players who will probably start all 6 of the games. He's kept 3 clean sheets so far from the 4 games, and he will be playing against Dynamo Kiev. Could easily be a clean sheet. He might not get you save points because Bayern don't allow that many shots against a team like Dynamo Kiev, especially. So if he keeps a clean sheet, that's 6 points. So Manuel Neuer is the first player. If he doesn't keep a clean sheet or he gives you 1 or 2 points, you have Jan Oblak on the bench. Jan Oblak is the second player I have in terms of goalkeeper. He plays for Atletico Madrid, obviously. He will be playing against AC Milan at home on the Wednesday, so I think that is also a very good fixture for them. Atletico Madrid need to win that game if they're going to go through to the next round. So Jan Oblak, 6.6 million, Manuel Neuer, 6.2 million. And Oblak is not kept that many clean sheets, obviously, because he faced Liverpool 2 games, but in the first game against Porto, they kept a clean sheet. And against AC Milan, we considered only 1 goal, so could easily be a clean sheet. And AC Milan are basically almost out already. So those are my goalkeepers. Let's go into midfield. So remember, for the goalkeepers, have one who's playing on Tuesday and the other one who's playing on Wednesday. That's always advisable. Then let's get to the defense. I'll start with Jordi Alba. 6 million is what is going to cost. He plays for Barcelona. Why are you picking Barcelona players? Barcelona could be a changed team. They now have a new manager and they have to try and win. Otherwise, they will be going to the Europa League for the first time in a while. I don't remember seeing Barcelona in the Europa League. So Jordi Alba, I think is a good option. He's played all the games so far. Seeing his points here, he picked up 14 points in matchday 3, where he got a clean sheet and an assist and 8 ball recoveries, and also picked up the player of the match. And in matchday 4 as well, he kept a clean sheet. So in both games against Dynamo Kiev, he didn't concede any goal. In matchday 2, he did miss the game against Benfica, but I think he'll definitely play against Benfica. So this time around, I'm going to tip a Barcelona defender, and that's Jordi Alba. I really like Gerard Piqué in terms of headers up front and being lethal from corners, but is he really a guaranteed start? I'm not sure. So I prefer Jordi Alba of Barcelona. The next one is Skriniar. I obviously talked about Skriniar in a video yesterday as well. I think he's a very, very good option for Inter Milan, from Inter Milan. Him and De Vrij are both very good options. De Vrij is currently injured, so you're not sure if he's going to make it. If he does, he's still cheaper than Skriniar. So if you're playing any other chip apart from a limitless chip, you could go for De Vrij to save 0.3 million. But I think Skriniar has been fantastic so far this season. He already scored previously this season. He's scored 10 points. He scored 7 points. And he's playing Shakhtar at home, a game they really need to win. So Skriniar, I'm definitely going for him as well. He's also a massive differential. He's a massive differential. So I also talked about differentials in one of my videos, so I'll link it up in the YouTube card right now. Make sure to check it out. I did discuss Skriniar and a couple of more players, so make sure to check it out after this. The next defender is Antonio Rudiger. I think you really do need to have a Chelsea defender. They're very capable of keeping clean sheets. They did lose the last time they played against Juventus. But apart from that, they've been keeping clean sheets. He scored 9 points in matchday 1, 8 points in matchday 3, and 7 points in matchday 4. They might concede, but he's always a goal threat as well from corners. The ball recoveries, he's capable of getting player of the match here and there. So Antonio Rudiger, 5.7 million is the Chelsea defender I've picked. If you don't want any Chelsea defender, you could go for their goalkeeper, Edouard Mendy. But who else will you go for in defense? If you want to take a risk, let's say for someone like Trent Alexander-Arnold, you could, but I think that's too much of a major risk. The next one is Alaba of Real Madrid, really because he's playing against Sheriff, a game, if they win, they're through. So again, they really need to win. And they've been on form the last couple of Champions League games, obviously beating Shakhtar home and away. And Alaba scored 6 points in matchday 1 and scored 7 points in matchday 2 and is playing against Sheriff. Sheriff, I do expect them to go out, maybe to the Europa League or something. They started very well, but I think the honeymoon period is over. I think Real Madrid will get their third win in a row here. So that's my fourth option in defense. The fifth option, as you can see on the bench, is Joao Cancelo because he plays on the Wednesday. I talked about Joao Cancelo in my must-own players for match day 5. I talked about him there. So again, I'll link up the video up there if you want to check it out after this. Must-own players for match day 5. Joao Cancelo has to be there. Let's go to the midfielders. Next up, let's go to the midfielders. So I'll start with Bruno Fernandes. You might be wondering why I have Bruno Fernandes there. He'll cost you 10.7 million. Not that you care if you're playing a limitless chip, but look at this. He's not scored a goal so far, but he's assisted every single week. Matchday 1, he got an assist. Matchday 2, he got an assist against Villarreal. In matchday 3, he got 2 assists against Atalanta. And in matchday 4, he got an assist against Atalanta once again. So he's always involved. That's 5 assists already. He's picked up player of the match once already. 11 ball recoveries. He does cross the free kicks. He does take some corners. So very, very good option in terms of assisting. So he'll definitely get you a few points, at least an assist. So 5-6 points least minimum. So Bruno Fernandes is there because of that. You could decide to go for Cristiano Ronaldo up front, but I have other options up front. And then Marco Reus is the second option in midfield. Obviously playing a very good fixture away to Sporting. Not the best. It's not as easy as Besiktas, but I think Dortmund need to win this. And since Haaland is not there, is the main guy. He's on penalties. He scored 7 points in match day 4 when they lost to Ajax. He's not contributed anything else, but I think in match day 5 he could be a good option at 8 million. You could decide as well to go for Bellingham if you wanted, but I've chosen Royce because of the penalties. Sadio Mane is the first risk in this team. I'm not sure if he's going to play, but I think he might play. I'd say 60% he will play. 8 points in match day 2 and 5 points in match day 4. The reason I think he will play is because he didn't play in match day 1. He played 27 minutes in match day 1, and he only played 66 minutes in match day 2, played 63 minutes in match day 3, and 45 minutes the last time they played against Atletico Madrid. So will he want a few more minutes in the Champions League? They have Arsenal over the weekend. Not sure that he's going to play in that one because he picked up an injury during the international break. So if he doesn't start that one, he comes on for the last 30 minutes against Arsenal, then definitely I will expect him to start against FC Porto. Liverpool are already through, so any option to pick from Liverpool are very risky. I also did talk about Diego Jota in the Matchday 5 watch list. Again, I'll link up that video in the YouTube card right now, and all the links will be in the description for all these videos. Diego Jota is also a good option, but I don't think both of them will start, maybe one of them. So it's literally up to you, but I've gone for Mane. And then the two other midfielders on the bench, Kevin De Bruyne, I think is a must-own for this week. You could go for the likes of Fordham. I think De Bruyne is a good option. Free kicks, a few corners. Can take a shot from outside the box that can get you an extra point if he scores. And so far this season, he hasn't been disastrous. Not that De Bruyne we know yet, but 5 points in match day 1, and match day 3 got 6 points. So far he's got 2 assists and a clean sheet point. He's not good at ball recovery, so if you want someone who can recover the ball, he might not be the guy for you. The final midfielder is Nkunku of Leipzig. Obviously, he's been fantastic so far this season. He scored the last time they played against Man City in the match they won. He scored 3 goals. He scored a hat-trick, 15 points. He also scored in match day 2 against Club Brugge, his opponents this week, and he scored again in match day 4 against PSG. And a penalty as well. Player of the match already twice this season. 8 ball recoveries, 5 goals, 1 penalty, and what an option. He plays against Club Brugge. Again, they have to try and win if they're going to have any chances of qualifying instead of Man City or PSG, or battle for the Europa League positions with Club Brugge. So that is the final midfielder playing on Wednesday. And then the strikers, Karim Benzema. I think Karim Benzema has to be there. Plays against Sheriff. You could go for Vinicius if you want, but I think Benzema, the fact that he's on penalties and he's always starting and playing 90 minutes, I'd go for him. 10.2 million. You could go for the double up if you want. So if you feel like Lewandowski is too much of a risk, you could go for Vinicius and Benzema, but I think it's great to like spread out your chances of scoring points instead of just going for one team. Speaking of Lewandowski, he's the second risk in the team alongside Mane. Will he really start in match day 5? Does he really need to start? He doesn't. But I think someone like Lewandowski is just like Ronaldo and Messi. Even if the group stage is over, he just wants to add to the goal. So he could be given 60 minutes in this game or 50 minutes in this game, or maybe even one half. So Lewandowski, I'm still going to stick him in there. And Lewandowski only probably needs 45 minutes to get a couple of goals against Dynamo Kiev. So I've included him in. As you can see, his stats for this season, I don't even have to tell you. 13 points in match day 1, 10 points in match day 2, match day 3, 6 points, and a hat-trick in match day 4 against Benfica. The last time he played against Dynamo Kiev, he scored 10 points, he scored 2 goals. Man, what an option, what an option. He's the second highest goal-scoring player so far in the Champions League this season for a reason. 42% selected, so a lot of people still have him in their team. And the last player is Kylian Mbappe. He's been on good form, especially for France. He scored 4 goals the last time he played for France, be it against Kazakhstan or whatever, but he's playing very well. He's playing very well at the moment. Not the easiest of fixtures away to Man City, but last time they played against Man City, him and Messi did okay. I'd say they did okay. He got an assist, and in match day 3, he scored under penalty as well, 2 points for that, and he also got an assist in match day 4 against Leipzig. I think he also scored in that game. It got disallowed against Leipzig. So Kylian Mbappe is the third option up front. As I said, there are a couple of players I've left out you could still go for. Cristiano Ronaldo, if you want him instead of Bruno Fernandes. If you want to include Salah and take another risk, you could instead of Mane, but I think that's too much risk. I think Salah could be the one to be rested. Again, Zapata is another one of Atalanta playing against young boys. It actually costs you a lot of money. So in Limitless, playing the Limitless chip will really, really help you up front if you don't want to go for Lewandowski, you want to go for Zapata. And yeah, that is my team. So let me go through it again. Goalkeepers, Neuer and Oblak. At the back, defense, the 5 defenders, Alaba, Skriniar, Rudiger, and Cancelo. In midfield, Mane, Royce, Bruno Fernandes, De Bruyne, and Kunku. Up front, Benzema, Lewandowski, and Mbappe. So that is the best Limitless team I've come up with. So let me know if you had these players already in your team. Which players are you really not considering? Have I changed your mind on any players? Let me know all that. But as always, make sure to smash the like button if this video was of any help. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, still more videos. I'll have a wildcard video. I'll have a fantasy tip show, a Champions League fantasy tip show, probably with the guest as well. And as always, on Tuesday before the games, I'll be live with the deadline stream. After the Tuesday games, I'll be live with the reaction for Tuesday games. And on Wednesday as well, I'll be live after the games for a reaction. So a lot of content. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're still new. Thank you for watching. Keep staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.